Hello everyone, I am 4slime and I'm here to show you a muzzle flare tutorial in Adobe After Effects. So this is the video, raw and unedited. There you go, very boring, very bland. Now what you want to do is get some muzzle flash behind it. Yes, that is weird. Anyway, so you want muzzle flash to make it look more realistic. So you need a muzzle flash image, just Google it and put black background at the end or whatever. It normally comes up with it even if you don't put black background at the end. So you want to go down here and press F4 on your keyboard so it brings up mode. Select muzzle flash and click the normal thing and then click screen. So muzzle flashes are not that size and they are not that orientation. The biggest side of the muzzle flash comes out first. Let me just rotate this one. It might be the right way for you, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Now they're not that big, they're not that big, they're not that big, they're that big. They're about 1.5 times size the actual gun itself in length, I can say. So there you go. Now there's one issue with this. You want to find the frame where you actually pull back on the trigger. So just find it. There we go. I like to put it around there, drag this there, and zoom in to make sure you have the right frame. So there you go. That looks pretty nice. Now muzzle flashes don't last forever after you pull the trigger. They disappear. So turn auto keyframing on, change that down, and then change it back up to 100, and then go frame after and change it down to 0. So this is what it looks like. Bang. There you go. The last time I tried to do this video, the rendering thing skipped a frame and it looked really stupid. So yeah, now you have a muzzle flare that comes and goes at almost the same time. So it looks realistic like that, and then the gun will go forward, depending if you have a blowback gun. Now, you want smoke, because smoke makes the muzzle flash look even more realistic. So change that to screen as well, and then drag that to the right frame. So you don't want that to be on the wrong frame either, because that'll look weird. Now the thing goes there, and drag that up to the beginning of the gun there. So yeah. I do not know why it's doing that. Anyway. So now you have that, and the smoke comes out of the gun itself. Let's just move that up a bit more. There we go, get rid of that because that's annoying. Yeah, so now the smoke looks like it's coming out of the gun. Now that you have smoke, you need the environment interaction. This isn't the best thing because it's uneven, but to do that, click on your video file and click tap Control D, either way, or just go edit and duplicate. So now you have a duplicated version. Click on the mode and click add, not screen, add. So now it goes all bright. Now that you have that and it's all bright, go down into it and go a frame before the muzzle flash itself and go to transform and change the opacity to 0. Now go to the frame after that, so the same frame your muzzle flash starts, and go to 100%. Then go another frame forward and take it down to 30-ish. I'm going to go 30 exactly, because light doesn't go out half and then go out completely. It goes out really fast, and then just change the frame after 30 to 0. So there, now you have that, but it doesn't look realistic because they don't light up the entire room or wherever you're shooting. They actually light up only a certain section of where you're shooting. So go up and get the pen tool, and then click around the muzzle flash so that you can light up the muzzle flash and that doesn't go all dull and it looks more realistic that way. So just highlight that. I'm going to do it quickly, so I'm not going to do a proper job. But yeah, you'll see what it looks like at the beginning of the video of a proper job. Now select part of the gun so that the light also casts on the gun. Yeah, because light doesn't just come out of the front of the gun, it actually goes on around the gun. So also select any areas where light would be cast. So I'm just going to select my hand roughly here. Oopsies, that's not right. There you go. Roughly select this area here. Because if light is being shed on that area, you want it to be shed on that area, so it adds even more realism to your video. So now you have that, and the light comes in and then slowly quickly fades out, sorry. So now it looks realistic. Now that you have realistic light, you don't, because I haven't showed you the full thing, so don't think you're done yet, young one. Yeah, I've been using that word a lot. Just ignore me when I say that. Yeah. So, click on the feathering. So the first feather that we have is the actual muzzle flare itself. Turn that up quite a bit so that the muzzle flare actually gets its full beauty of light. And mask 2 is the gun. So turn the feathering up a bit on that, not too much, so it just looks like the light spreading on over the gun itself. And mask 3 is my hand. So you'll have many masks. Just turn the feathering up so that it looks realistic, so it looks like that area is actually being illuminated properly. Now, there's one mask that I need to show you if you're near a wall. So you choose the ellipse tool, and you drag it around that area there. So you highlight the area in the background where there should be light on the wall. Now, this isn't the best example because it's not a flat wall, it is really weird, but just turn the feathering up really high on that so it looks like the light is spreading around the wall. So this is what you have right now. A pretty awesome muzzle flare. Bang. Yeah. That is how you make a muzzle flare. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you think it's worth it, please subscribe. Goodbye.